In recent weeks, we've been getting a lot of reports of reviving the team. We'll get into that later, but first we're going to dive into the history of the Shock, and we'll end with the new news. I'm very excited about it. Sorry, I keep looking at my monitor over there. After the league formed in 1996, they had an expansion in 97, consisting of the Washington Mystics and the subject of today's story, the Detroit Shock. They were coached by Lady Magic herself, the Basketball Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman. Lieberman coached the Shock to a 17-13 record, missing the playoffs by one game in the rookie season. The Shock finished 15-17, worse than their first season. This made a three-way tie with the Shock, Orlando Miracle, and the Charlotte Sting. The Shock played the Sting in a one-game sudden death playoff and lost 60-54, missing out on the postseason for a second time in a row. The 2000 season wasn't any better as the Shock finished the season 14-18, tied for the last seed. They played the Mystics, their fellow expansion team, and lost, missing the postseason once again. Lieberman was fired and Greg Williams was brought in for 2001. In the 2001 WNBA draft, the Shock selected Deanna Nolan 6th overall. They finished this season with an abysmal 10-22 record, tying two other teams for last place in the East. The 2002 season wasn't much better as they started 0-10 and Williams was fired. Former Pistons enforcer Bill Laimbeer was brought in to take over as coach for the club. The team finished 9-23, but the Shock got a shakeup. The 2003 season began with Bill predicting the Shock will be league champions. The Shock ended the 2003 season 25-9, their best record to this point, and earned a number one seed for their impressive season. In order to win the championship, they would first have to go through Cleveland. The Shock beat the Rockers 2-1 in the series and moved on to the Connecticut Sun, beating them 2-0 as well, going on to the finals. The Shock were massive underdogs in this race as the reigning, defending champs, the LA Sparks, were looking to three-peat. They would not, as the Shock ended Game 3 88-78 to beat the champs and become one themselves. Ruth Riley was named MVP, and the Shock became the first American pro sports team to have the worst record one year and win the league championship the next.